How's it going, guys? Hope you all are doing great. This is Vlog coming to you live, and welcome back on another episode on Mob Psycho 100, Season 3, Episode 8. Now, towards the ending of the previous episode, Episode 7, Mobe and his friends were about to use their psychic ability to contact an entity, a UFO, and I said, this can go two ways. It can either go so well, or they might end up contacting an entity, a UFO, that is not very friendly. So, without further ado, let's check out the next episode and see what took place. Hmm. And I also speculated that they might end up contacting or helping, what's his name again? Ekobo, Dimple. They might end up contacting him because it's been like, what, 2 to 3 episodes now since we have not seen Dimple. And ever since then, I'm not sure who is going to be the next antagonist because now we don't know who is going to be the next antagonist of the show, who is going to be the next bad guy. And if this is how they're going to bring the next bad guy into play, I think it's actually interesting, and I think it's wise they're doing it this way. Like someone that does not belong on planet Earth, someone outside planet Earth, whose powers might supersedes Mobe himself. And Mobe is gonna have to dig deeper to deal with the entity. Mob has been quiet all this time. Oh. So the reason why, okay. So the reason why he's been quiet is simply because he can't handle the trajectory of the car, of the moving vehicle, because it keeps bumping, right? It keeps going up and down. So he's not used to riding in a vehicle. Well, he should try riding in a plane or what else can I think about? Oh, like one of those machines, or like one of those thing that you ride on. For most of you guys that go to Wonderland or those amusing park or something that you ride, those Ferris wheel that go around, and those ones that go like trains zigzagging all over the place in a top speed. I haven't tried those yet. I gotta tell you guys right now. I just, each time I think about trying any one of those, I just visualize final destination in my head, and I'm like, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to mess with that. Close encounter. So they will contact an entity. And don't go anywhere alone. I feel like this is going to be a spooky episode or something. Although it's during the day and they're in the middle of the woods. When it gets dark, it changes the whole area of the woods. Exactly, it's dangerous to go alone. They should go in twos. No reception. That's no good. Yabaizo. Reagan is starting to what now? The UFO ritual? The UFO ritual book. Why are they arguing right now? They should not be arguing. Oh, she's mad that they tricked her. She want to go home by herself? Hmm. I'll go back. Good luck with that. Already they are not sure which way they came up here to begin with. She's gonna lose herself trying to get back down or trying to get back to where they were before. Really? After all of that, after throwing the tantrum and everything, she continues with them. You know what this game, the quality of the anime of this game reminds me of? If you guys remember, I mean, for some of you guys who have played the Walking Dead game, the one with Clementine and the other guy, the black guy. I forgot the exact name of that game, but I know it's called The Walking Dead. But there's something else with it. It has like something else, like you know how it says Resident Evil Infinite War or whatever. Like you know what I mean? It has an acronym. It looks like it's time. It's time, guys. Time to summon this UFO. And something else that I want to point out about this anime, if you really think about it properly, you will agree with me on this. There's there is a tune, a track, a soundtrack that plays on this anime that kind of reminds me of a soundtrack of The Godfather. If you guys listen to the soundtrack of The Godfather, each time, like the famous soundtrack from the Godfather movie, it reminds me of the track that is played here. Not all the way, but the beginning of it kind of reminds you of the Godfather movie. Kurata is trying to figure out what in the blue moon are they trying to do here. How come Reagan is not joining this Seiyan situation? I think somehow this episode is dragging on. This episode is dragging on. They should go ahead with the Seiyan and get on with it already, no? They're heading back. They should get back to the Seiyans they were doing before. I feel like some parts of this episode is not necessary. You know, I feel like it dragged on quite a bit. So now they are finally sending the energy out to a UFO. Some type of a telepathical, telekinetic to a UFO. I don't think this is a good idea. Yeah? What is that? Out of the blue moon, something appears. A strange, huge light appears. Kurata has no idea what's behind her. Turn around. Turn around. three entity. Nani? Oh my goodness. Are they friends or foes? They don't look harmless. Be careful now. Oh! You better sanitize your hand, man. You don't know, and Reagan is right. You don't know what kind of, you know, because they are from another world, another planet or something. Another, wait, they want you to follow them. Mobe is going. I guess Reagan, you have no choice now. You have to go with them because you don't want to get back. Well, you don't want to go back all by yourself, and then you wonder what really happened. If it were me, I don't think I'm going anywhere, man. I'm staying down there. Wait a minute. They're eating cookies. So how are they going to communicate with this or these entities or these aliens? Shouldn't they be asking them a question by now? Like, what? Where are you from? What are your names? Or you know, how were you? Oh, it looks like they know how to play cards. They're super strong. How are they communicating with each other? That's what I want to know. They should have questions, a lot of questions to ask these aliens. It looks like they understand everything that they are saying, and they understood Earth's schedule or calendars or seasons and stuff. What is Reagan doing? He gave them his sweater. This is turning into some type of a friendship and a partnership situation here, which is not bad. I mean, but I think there's more to these aliens though. Just like that, no hostility, no hostile situation at all. Wait a minute. They kept Inuaka. What does that mean? I'm going to try to convince them to take me back to Earth. Oh, holy crap! But I'm dealing with aliens. I can't communicate with them. This is probably going to be a long. Oh boy, for now, I think I'm going to keep writing. They took him to a concert. It, they took him to a party. Damn! Quite a concert, huh? Oh wow. Look at his body. All the kisses and. Mm. I ended up being a. Oh wow. Interesting. They treat him as if he's a king or something. Hmm. Ooh, he changed. His eyes changed. Oh, Inuka realized this, but by the time he got back to Earth, most of his memories had become fuzzy and vague. Mob 1 moving. Alright, guys. What an interesting episode. At first, when the episode started to drag on, I thought that, okay, there really isn't much that we can get out of this episode. There really isn't much that this episode has to offer. that it's going to drag on just like the previous episode. But boy, oh boy, was I wrong about all of that. Boy, oh boy, was I wrong. I was very wrong because things took a different turn. And I actually thought that when Inuka, um, once they took Inuka with them to their planet, that they're gonna force him to start having sexual situation with them in order for them to populate. Because I was wondering why, out of everybody else, why Inuka, why a male? And if you look at the designs of these aliens, if you really look at their image, they look like women. All of them are women, you know? So when they took Inuka, I literally thought that he's gonna be their savior, the savior to their race. He's gonna have, he's gonna start sleeping with them, start having babies for them to populate because it looks like that planet, all of them, they're all women or they're all female aliens, and he is the only male. So I thought that was what's gonna happen. And especially when he woke up, his head feels fuzzy and there are lipstick kisses all over his body, and he was only in shorts, in underwear or undershorts. I thought, okay, he's gonna know, I'm gonna know why they brought him, only him, to this planet. And I also wondered why they didn't convey this message to the others before they sent others and not him. So finally, out of time went on, and out of desperation, in destitute to get back to his race, to his people, to his friends, he had to look them in the eye to communicate with them. And that's how it actually works. To tell them something, you have to look them in the eye and tell them what you want to tell them. Inuka didn't find that out until when he hits rock bottom. He wanted to go home so bad, and he had to tell them to take him home. I thought the aliens are going to refuse to take him home. I thought they're going to say no, but they didn't. They did take him back home. But once he got close to planet Earth, he feels like he has lost some of his memories, and he feels weird now. And he supposed to step forward to go back to Earth, but he stood behind and watched planet Earth rotate and everything. And yeah. So on the next episode, I'm not sure if it's going to depict what happened towards the ending of this episode, but it's going to focus more on the students finally graduating and finally moving on with their lives and going to get a job, career job, work for somebody and all of that stuff. Because for a while they've been stressing about that. What are they going to do once they graduate and everything? So I will digress it here. On that note, stay safe, keep on keeping on.